I'm here with Peter from Easier. Peter, self-service retail solutions. There's been a bit of a change over the years, hasn't there, in the way that we think about self-service retail in the postal sector. But you've got a touch screen here with a POS thing attached to it. Tell us a bit about the technology you've got here today.
So we've had the contract with La Poste for the last 20 years, and this is the fourth generation of design, which allows the customer to weigh and ship parcels and letters and pay for it from the kiosk. La Poste obviously have heavily diversified, so they provide a lot more services that go beyond this. Today we've got Escher running the software platform, so we can see some of the basic functionality of the hardware. For example, if I want to ship something, the scales will illuminate. I can put my package on the scale, select that it's a parcel, select the destination, the shipping rate, confirm, print the label, do my payment, and print a receipt.
Yeah. And then drop it off in some sort of drop-off facility at the post office or something like that?
That's certainly a question that everyone's been asking is what do we do with the package once we've paid for it, once we've printed the label? And I think there's a variety of solutions there. The simplest is to just simply put it in a hole in the wall or a parcel deposit box or hand it over the counter. But I think there's potential to integrate with parcel lockers and other semi-intelligent or intelligent solutions that can record the package into the system.
I like the idea of semi-intelligent solutions. I think I've met some people like that when I've been at the football. This is something that could be used, say, as a queue buster, or even in places where you might not have the volume to justify a full-time postal presence. Where are you seeing posts implement this sort of solution now?
I certainly think in Europe it's about improving operational efficiency and reducing overheads. I certainly think there is a labour shortage in some countries in Europe, so this takes the stress of the queues, of the people working in the post office, allows a lot of the simple tasks to be completed quickly and efficiently from a kiosk. So it is about reducing queues, it's about reducing overheads, but also I think there's potential to allow post offices to upsell, to diversify and offer new services. And one of the common things that are being discussed by Post at the moment is the need to provide government e-services. This could be passport applications, driving license renewals. And by adding a biometric functionality to the kiosk, we can enable a vast array of additional government services that will draw people back to the post offices and allow also the post offices to upsell to their customers.
And so it seems to me that there can be a different range of services offered through a self-service kiosk these days. So you can say, well, we'll strip it back to postal, or we can expand it to government and ID. Is that the sort of the thinking?
I think that's the question. Do you try to do a very simple thing and do it very fast and very efficiently, or do you diversify as much as possible to offer more services? And I think you've got to be careful how you answer that question. Maybe it's a combination of both. In a big post office, maybe there are kiosks that are dedicated to complex tasks, while others are dedicated to providing the simple functionality. I think you have to understand who your customers are and what they want and what they're doing, and it may vary throughout the time of year. For example, Christmas, it may veer more towards shipping parcels.
That's a great point about understanding your customers and understanding the time of year as well. But Peter, I think we're at risk of having a 20-minute discussion about this so we don't wrap it up soon. Just quickly, you mentioned before we hit record that there's a privacy element to the screen as well. Can you just quickly explain that?
Yeah, so obviously if you're doing banking transactions or uploading any sensitive data, we've got a document scanner, there is a privacy screen here, so if you're standing at a more than a 30-degree angle from the screen, you can't see the information that's displayed on it.
That's a very interesting security feature. Look, Peter, thank you very much for sharing that with us today.
Thank you very much, Ian.